Right, now I want to talk to you about heart level, which is the next level up. Okay, the basic level is mind, the next level up is heart. And on heart level, you get everything that mind offers. Okay, so all of the audios, all of the discounts, and you know, all of the ways in which you can feedback and email me, you can do all that. But you also get telephone contact with me, and we can take you through a whole wealth of personal development and professional development issues that you'd like to bounce off me. Okay, so I wonder if the following describes you in any way. Perhaps you're relaunching your practice after a gap. I said just before, you know, if you're a mum coming back into work, then I'm very happy to mentor you and coach you through setting up your practice and actually building your confidence back up and coming back into the world of work. Perhaps you might need some specific advice and guidance to set up perhaps some website advice or some advertising advice that doesn't cost you anything, and something that is really tangibly supportive of you. And I've got a number of audios in the archives that can help you on that very practical level, setting up and doing some website work and so on and so forth. So, and also I'm going to share all of my knowledge that I gained in the last 4 or 5 years in getting online and being a marketer of my services as authentically as I can. So I'd like to share that knowledge with you when you come to market yourself. Perhaps you're looking to revamp your website, so obviously I can help you with that. I can also refer you to some fantastic technical people that I've met over the last couple of years. Perhaps you're looking for a supervisor or supervision that's much more broad and integrative and isn't just technique based. I've found often in the world of hypnotherapy and sometimes in the world of counselling that supervisors do spend too much time talking about the technique and not really enough time talking about the whole client and your relationship with the client, because the block is usually in you. You don't know how to take the client forward, and it's not always the client's issue, it's yours. You don't know what to do with them. So if you're looking for this broad integrative approach to supervision, then I can help you with that. If you're looking to grow personally alongside your practice, i.e. metabolize some of the lessons you're learning from your clients and grow as a therapist, then you know I can help you do that. Also, if you're from anywhere in the world, think about it, and you feel alone and you've trained eclectically and you seem to be alone, there doesn't seem to be anyone local to you that you can work with, i.e. on a colleague level, then join us. You know, there's a great opportunity to join us. I'll put you that I work with in Heart on my Facebook forum, which is a closed forum, and if you want to share on there in a closed forum, and you can guarantee that the people there I'm personally mentoring and coaching in one way or another, or have done in the past. So they'll be more than happy to help you to grow and to develop your approach. And you know, and if you happen to be overseas, that's no problem either. If you're in the States, you're 8 hours before us, behind us. So I have to talk in my afternoon, your morning. And if you're in Australia, I think you're 11 hours ahead of us, depending on which side you're on. And so we have to sort of arrange a time around that. So I'm just giving you those 2 examples to see how we can fit a talk in between us. I've had chats with various people in various countries over the years. So the other people that might benefit is if you're a good independent learner and you want to make full use of the contact we have and the audios that are in the archives. Many of my members, you know, when I talk to them on the phone about their client issues, I say, oh, you know, perhaps you want to have a look at this kind of approach, or have you understood the transference issues that are going on between you and your client? There's an audio in the archives that will really help you with that. Go and listen to it, and then we'll talk about this issue the next time we talk. So that's a really great way of using the audios to support our talks that we get each month. So, and lastly, you might, I mean, this isn't exhaustive, but you may be on a spiritual journey and it's been hard to find somebody who understands that dimension to your therapy practice, that perhaps you feel that there's a clinical or technical sway to your practice and that your spiritual dimension is really being sidelined and you wouldn't dare discuss it with your supervisor. In that case, you know, you may well find that a transpersonal or personal or open integrative approach might might really help you, and will make a good relationship working in that way. So what do you actually get? You get the audios from Mind, and you get an hour and 15 minutes approximately of my contact time each month, and we can take that in a whole hour if you want to be more formal, or we can just take it on the hoof, so 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, depending on what kind of clients you've got coming up. If you're finding that you're fresh in practice and you're really feeling anxious about all of your clients, then I suggest the troubleshooting way of working to gain your confidence is the best, i.e. the 10 or 15 minutes here and there. If you're a more established therapist, you might be more used to doing a whole hour of supervision where you can contain your anxiety for a month until the next time we speak. What we can do though, if you need a little bit of contact, I'm not talking in depth reams and reams of emails, but if you need some contact, please message me on Facebook or join the, I'll put you in the group, and we can keep in touch that way by email. I can also refer you to books and lessons and audios and various YouTube videos around and about that I feel is completely relevant to what kind of issue you bring into supervision on that monthly basis. So that's a way in which you can use Heart membership level. I've got a, excuse my phone going off, I've got a different relationship with each and every one of you. Some of you want more than others, and that's fine. Some of you want to use the lessons as a means of personal and professional growth, and others just want quality supervision. Sometimes I'll, coach you a bit. Sometimes I'll just listen. Sometimes we'll do a little bit of personal work. The whole point of it is to support you and mentor you and supervise you in your practice. So what's the cost? The investment is £47 a month. Usually most organisations ask you for an hour a month supervision, depending on how many clients you see. So that might be really, really useful for you. So check it out with your professional organisation. I'm more than happy to help you. You'll find supervision on many other routes is more expensive than £47 a month. But the value you get from this is more than just supervision. So I'm looking forward to working with you. Fire me off an email or make a comment in the box below, and let's see if we can strike up a friendship or relationship, or working relationship. That's great. I'll just move on to the next level in just a moment.